When did you watch a perfectly good mission get scrapped for political optics? Afghanistan 2012. Our intelligence team spent 3 months tracking a high-value target. Taliban commander named Khalid, responsible for multiple IED attacks that killed 7 American soldiers. We finally had him. Confirmed location in a compound 20 miles outside Kandahar. Pattern of life established. Best window for capture was Thursday night when his security detail was smallest. Lieutenant Brennan Quinn led our unit. Smart guy, careful planner. He spent 2 weeks preparing this mission. Every contingency covered, every risk calculated. Wednesday afternoon, we're doing final briefings. Gear checked, routes planned, medevac on standby. Everyone was ready. That's when Colonel Vincent Shaw walked into our operations center. Shaw was the base commander, but he rarely involved himself in tactical operations. Seeing him there made everyone nervous. Gentlemen, I need to speak with Lieutenant Quinn, privately. They went into the side office. We could see them through the window. Quinn was gesturing at maps, clearly explaining the mission. Shaw kept shaking his head. 10 minutes later, Quinn came out looking like someone had punched him. Mission scrapped. Stand down. Nobody moved. We've been preparing for weeks. The target was right there. Why? Sergeant Felix Monroe asked. Did the intel change? Quinn's jaw was tight. No, intel's solid, but there's a problem. Turned out there was a village elder meeting happening Friday morning. Local leaders gathering to discuss peace negotiations. Big symbolic moment for the Afghan government. Our target's compound was 2 miles from the meeting location. Shaw was worried that gunfire from our raid might spook the village elders. They might abandon the peace talks. So we're letting a terrorist walk because of a meeting? Monroe said what we were all thinking. Quinn held up his hand. Orders are orders. Shaw's concerned about the optics. If peace talks fall apart and someone traces it back to our raid, it becomes an international incident. That's insane, I said. This guy's killed American soldiers. I know. Quinn looked exhausted. Believe me, I know. Shaw had already informed higher command. They agreed with his assessment. Political considerations outweighed tactical value. The mission was dead. We spent Thursday sitting around doing nothing, watching drone footage of Khalid moving around his compound, knowing we could end this but weren't allowed to. Friday morning, the village elder meeting happened. Lasted 3 hours. No peace agreement reached. Elders went home. The whole thing was basically a photo opportunity. Friday night, Khalid was gone. Our intelligence showed him leaving the compound with a large convoy. He'd gotten spooked somehow, decided to relocate. We lost him. 3 months of work evaporated because of one meeting that accomplished nothing. 2 weeks later, convoy hit an IED north of Kabul. Same signature as Khalid's previous attacks. 3 soldiers killed, 5 wounded. Quinn requested permission to restart the hunt. Shaw denied it. Said we needed to focus on stability operations, not aggressive targeting. Monroe punched a wall when he heard. Broke 2 fingers. Didn't even care. Just kept saying, we had him, we had him. The worst part was watching Shaw do press interviews. Talking about successful community engagement, building trust with local leaders. Never mentioning the mission he'd killed or the soldiers who died because of it. Quinn put in for transfer 3 months later. Couldn't work under Shaw anymore. Said he didn't join the army to let terrorists walk free for newspaper headlines. I stayed another year. Watched Shaw get promoted to brigadier general. His success in fostering Afghan partnerships looked great on paper. Earned him a Pentagon assignment. The story gets darker. Year after I left Afghanistan, I was working at Fort Campbell. Saw a name on the casualty list that made my blood run cold. Lieutenant Brennan Quinn, killed in action in Helmand Province. IED strike. I did some research. Pulled the incident report through channels I probably shouldn't have. The IED signature matched Khalid's methods perfectly. Same trigger mechanism, same explosive compound. Can't prove it was him, but the odds of it being someone else using identical techniques? Pretty slim. Shaw's still at the Pentagon. Just got his 2nd star last month. Saw him give a speech about the importance of strategic patience and political awareness in modern warfare. Wonder if he remembers that Thursday in 2012. The mission he scrapped. The soldiers who died because of it. The lieutenant who got killed by the target we weren't allowed to capture. Monroe got out after his enlistment ended. Works construction now in Ohio. We talk sometimes. He still has the x-rays from his broken hand framed in his garage. Reminder that some things are worth punching walls over, he says. I keep Quinn's memorial card in my wallet, right behind my military ID. Every time I pull it out, I see his face and remember what political optics cost. Shaw's probably going to make 3-star general next year. Nobody at the Pentagon knows about the mission he killed. That's not the kind of thing that goes in official records. But 7 of us remember. 7 soldiers who were there that Wednesday, watching a good mission die for bad reasons. Sometimes I wonder if Shaw ever thinks about it. If he ever connects the dots between his decision and Quinn's death. Probably not. Politicians rarely do.